Hey everybody, how are you? Okay, today it's gonna be another balloon tutorial for Halloween. This time it's going to be a specific character. Yep, the Joker. So I hope you like it. It's not hard to make, and this technique is gonna be very useful for many different characters. I remember I used that design of body when I make doctors, but the other cool thing is we're gonna just need balloon scraps. Most of them, for example, the orange 160, the blue 260, black 260, those are gonna be scraps. So always make sure you have, your balloon scraps. Save them, because this is the time that you can use them. You see all the list of balloons there? Well, now those are the pictures I used that I found on Google, to make this design. So I mix them up, but specifically I think I use more that one. I think it looks cute and seems easier to make out of balloons. So let's see. What also I wanna say, it's the idea that I always share with you is any design you can find it on Google. So anything you wanna make, if it's gonna be a thing or a character, you always type on Google clip art and whatever you wanna do, and then you're gonna find lots of pictures, and you can use your favorite ones and have lots of ideas to make it out of balloons. That's a really cool tip that I've been using for many years. So this design, I don't think will take, seems like this is a long video, but also because I am sharing with you my happiness. I'm very excited and thankful because I noticed that I already have 4,000 subscribers on this channel, and I'm very, very happy. I started this channel almost 2 years ago, and I'm so happy you liked it and you start practicing, and then I am making new friends, and that's really cool because before having this channel, I didn't really know or knew about other balloon twisters, like to talk with. I was just enjoying YouTube channels and tutorials from other balloon twisters, but I never met them in person, and still I haven't met many balloon twisters in person. But I feel really happy to share whatever I can do out of balloons with you, because I think this is just kind of sharing ideas. And in your comments, you can always share your ideas with me. And if you want to share pictures about your designs, you can find me on Instagram as Alpacaglobo. So let's start with this design, because that's why this video took so long. We're going to start making for this design. It's going to be the jacket, or what is the suit. So I would use for that design it was the first, the experiment to making this design. So I use 260 lavender. And so I'm thinking it's going to be better with the dark purple. So that's what I'm going to do for the design. And I think this design that I'm going to make with you, that you will see how I make it, I think it's better than the first one that you're watching right now. But let's start. So you're going to need for the suit, you're going to need 2 balloon purple. And you will see always the design. And that design that you are watching right now is the one that we are making right now. So that's the cool part about editing. So it's a 9-finger tail, so 9-finger without inflated. And you're going to start making the hand or the glove, right? Because that's the idea, that the hands are not white, because it should be, right, white or skin color, but he's wearing gloves, and those are purple. So, and that's going to be really cool because we don't have to take time, cutting, making, adding another color, another balloon. So what I'm doing there is a loop, like 2-finger loop, and then 2 pinch twists. It's the basic of a hand, but also it can work great for gloves. You can make a 3rd pinch twist if you want, but it's up to you. So then you're gonna measure 4-finger bubble, a pinch twist, then another 4-finger bubbles, and then a pinch twist. From here, we're going to measure 4-finger bubbles again, and then we're gonna make a pinch twist and a loop, a petal. And this loop is gonna be approximately 4-finger, how do you say that? 4-finger loop, right? Or 4-finger petal. Now, I'm trying to show you, those are the shoulders, and then that's the body. And from there, you can go up again, 4-finger bubble. And then you have all that balloon, the rest, to make an arm and a hand, or the glove. So let's start. You just have to do 4-finger bubble. And then if you feel it's tight, and there is not going to be much space, and it's not really a good idea to cut, make a little hole, you just from there bend it. Make sure at the end you have like a 1-finger bubble. Look, you see, I'm twisting like at the end 1-finger bubble, and then twisting all that together, and that can be the glove too. So you can make easier. Just the easiest hand is just a petal and a pinch twist. So you can do that, or you can make a petal with 3 pinch twists or with 2 pinch twists. So wherever you want. So from there, we're gonna go with the second balloon, 260, and the last one that is for the jacket, right? So now from there, you are going to start from that shoulder, the one that we just finished the arm, and then we're gonna measure 2-finger bubble, and then twist it, and then we're gonna make another 2-finger bubble, and that's gonna be those 2 bubbles are gonna be in the chest of this design. So now we have to go down with a 4-finger bubble. I'm trying to explain there. It's very visual too. So if you're annoying with my voice, you can always mute. And then even you can make this video be faster because it's very visual. As you can see, it's just 4-finger bubble. Then I'm making a petal or a loop of 4-finger bubble. And then we're going to make a pinch twist. And from there, you can close this shape that is more like a square. So that's kind of the end of the jacket, the bottom. And then from there, you're going to measure 4-finger bubble, you see, connected from one side to the other side. And we're going to go back to, you see, from that pinch twist, we're going to go back to the other pinch twist. So what we can do, it's here's a trick that is really cool, that is take the air out of the balloon. So you just have to squish all the air you can and make it into like a line, you see? But don't make it tight, just squish the air so then it's not pulling, those bubbles and making tight. Just squish the air from there and pass it to that pinch twist and then go up. So what we're doing is in a square, you see, and then 4-finger bubble, and we're going up to the other arm. Okay, so now from there, you don't need any more of the 260 purple. So I'm just gonna put things in proper position so you can see what you should have there. You cut that, save your balloon scraps. You never know, and then you will need it. So save them. Okay, so I'm tying and lock them and hiding that little piece. So we have, I think, the main part, because that's going to be the connector with the head and the legs. So now what we could do here is we're going to make the pants, the jeans or the blue pants. So from here first, we need to make the shoes. So we're going to grab, for the pants, the blue, it's I think royal blue, 260 inflated 9-finger tail more because it doesn't matter. You're going to just need a balloon scrap. It's just a little piece for pants. But for the shoes, it's going to be the same, balloon scraps. So what I'm going to show you there is separated the legs. You decide if you want to do that. That will take you a little bit longer. But at the end, because of this shape, they're going to stay together. So why not just make them together? This is how we're going to do it now. It's going to be like 3 or 3.5, no, 3, yeah, 3 finger loop, pinch twist. Now from there, you're going to make one bubble, like 2 finger bubble. Yep. And then you're going to make a loop, 3 finger loop, and a pinch twist. And that's it. You don't need any more the black 260. So save your balloon scraps and tie the balloon or lock them. And now we're going to attach the pants. So I just want to show you, I'm going to show you that's the shape you have to make. That's a very basic shape for shoes. But the good thing about this design, I think, is because it's a character. If we play with the correct colors, it's going to look like what we want to make, the Joker. So that balloon is another balloon scrap. So that's you're just going to need, look, this 6 finger bubble for the legs. And that leg, you're going to connect it to one of the pinch twist of the jacket. So you see any of those sides? Yes. You're going to use that and pass it around. And then you want the jeans to be in front, you see? So you're going to put those pants, you see, the blue bubble, and there's going to be a 4 finger bubble there. Twist it and connect it to the other side of the jacket. So just pass that around. And then you're going to go just down with another 6 finger bubble. And that's all you need from the blue 260. So I'm measuring there. 6 finger bubble again. And you have to connect it to the other shoe. So if that is already twisted, you can always twist back, you see, the correct way, the way you want it. And you twist it, you cut it, tied, and locked and secure your balloons. Okay, so that's what you should have right now. Now the shoes, if they're pointing in the back, you just push them back to the front and make sure you twist so they don't pop. When you make any move trying to twist the balloons. So that's what you have. Look, so this technique, these bodies, you can use it for many different designs. If you check out my balloon tutorial from other ones, even in the playlist of Halloween, you will see I make Jason, I made even Saul, the creepy guys, and you will see it's the same technique, because it's a really cool technique of body, and you have lots of points to connect, details. So now from here we're gonna go. What is the center? What is that? La camisa. What do you call that? I forgot. You tie those 2 balloons together, and the purple one, it's just the extra balloon. Remember, we have the whatever was the leftover of the jacket, that was the leftover. So what we're going to need is tie those together. And then you cut the green balloon. Is also a balloon scrap. If you have it, great. If you don't have it, you will need to use a new one. But you just tie it and leave some space. When you tie that, leave like a tip of balloon there extra, because it's going to help us to attach it to, the body and the head. So it goes that way. You see the nozzle, the shorter part that have the tips, the extra balloons there to tie. The shorter, you put it on top for the head. Or whatever, you think it's better for you. But for me, that long tip, I put it under, so it's going to be connecting the pants. Because remember, in the pants, there is one balloon that we squish the air, so it's hiding there, but that's going to help us to find, to help us to connect, those bubbles there. So you just have to pass the balloons around that balloon that is crossing, from one pinch twist to the other pinch twist, and you just have to pass it around and tie it. I'm trying to show you there. You see, you just tie those pieces and make sure the balloon that is already going, across one pinch twist or one leg to the other leg, one side, one hip to the other hip, you tie, there, counting, that you are holding that part too. So that's all. Now we're gonna go and use, I think it's going to be the orange 160, and there's gonna be also a balloon scrap. That orange 160 is the orange 160 that I already used to make the first joker that I showed you at the beginning of this video. So I think with one balloon 160 you're gonna be able to make 2 of the jokers. Okay, so that body, you see, it can be for many different designs or characters. Well, now let's go with this balloon scrap. It's the orange, and you're gonna start attaching it. You don't need much, so that is half of the 160, and that I use already for the first joker. So that one is, you see, with 8-finger tail. So you're gonna start with one of those purple pinch twists close to the pants, because the idea is we're gonna pass a line that goes up and down. That's what we're gonna do. I'm trying to explain there that also in the center we're gonna have the, what is corbata? Oh man, I forgot, the tie. So that's gonna be also orange. I think it looks better with orange. But at the end, if you have balloon scraps of any color, play with that. Maybe a red. I don't know how look will good, or a dark green. Can be a fun color to make the tie. What I'm doing there, look, I'm again doing the technique that I did from the pants. It's just squish the air, take the air out, and then don't make it too tight there. Just squish the air, take the air out, and pass it to the other side, the other arm. And now we're gonna do the same. Now you're on that side. You measure 4-finger bubble, and make those bubbles squishable, because, okay, don't get rid of that because you're gonna use it for the tie, the bow tie. So tie, pass it around, and you see there is going to be that line, that balloon that it's with not air. So you have to hide that, and you have to put it in between those purple bubbles. So you have to hide it, and so now you have that part, that the orange 160 that is there, to attach, the head. So that's gonna be another connector to make it, more secure. So on them, now we're going to accommodate the 160 orange bubbles that we made. We have to put it in between the green and the purple, from the inside. So push it in and make sure the purple is from the outside, because that's the jacket, right? So that's how it goes. You're going to accommodate the arms there between those bubbles. You can always accommodate those arms and make it, go kind of like down. So in the picture you looking right now, you're watching this, one arm goes down, pointing, the other arms is more like straight. So you decide, what you want to do. I think it's going to look really cute if you make that joker be holding a flower or something, I don't know, or a gun. Okay, now with the rest of the 160 that we have left, it's going to be the bow. And the bow is very easy. It's just a 1-finger pedal or a loop, and then a pinch twist and another 1-finger pedal. And that's it. And you're going to attach it in between those purple bubbles, the 2-finger bubbles. You just have to touch it around. But I'm waiting, until the end. I'm gonna first attach the head. And before touching the head, we have to make the head. So that's what I'm gonna do. For that, you will need a balloon green, lime green 260 and a lime green 160 that is gonna be also a scrap to make that kind of like, what you call that part of the hair, but it's gonna give it more style. Okay, so I don't have a Lincoln Loom white. Yep, I don't. But I do have the Lincoln Loom like blush color, but I don't have it in white. So if you don't have a Lincoln Loom white 5-inch round or 6-inch round, you are going to use this technique that is the racing bean. And what is that? It's just a piece of balloon that you tied in the same place 4 or 5 times. And if you don't want to do that, you can always use plastic beads that you find in a dollar store. Those ones that you can use it to make necklaces, I guess. I prefer to use all out of balloons. So I always, when I have scraps and I'm not going to use it, or I just have time, I start tying and making those, knots. And those are going to be my racing beans. Those are going to be my connectors. So I inflate the balloon all the way, and then I disinflate a little bit, take some air out. That helped me to make sure the balloon is going to be flexible, more flexible, and we know that it doesn't have any hole. So we tied it. You see the shape? I'm trying to make the head bigger than the body. I think it looks cuter that way. But so imagine if you make that body, by the way, that an 11-inch round Lincoln Loom, that would be cool. But I'm using just the 5-inch round. So what I'm doing, I grab to the other side, you see? I grab that racing bean, and then we tied it with the green. So what I do is pass around, tie it, and then make a pinch twist. Now, if you want to check off all my videos, because it's been already a couple other videos that I teach how to do the racing bean, how to attach it, and grab those things. So right now, this is probably an advanced design, so I hope you know. If you don't know, check out my other videos to learn how to do these 2 sides, balloons without just 5-inch round balloon. Make a Lincoln Loom out of just a regular 5-inch round balloon, or any round balloon. So what I'm doing there is the hair, and it's very simple. You have that 260 balloon inflated like how long it can be like 4 or 5 finger tail, and then you just go up and down around the 5-inch round. You will have enough balloon to go and make how many? 5 of these bubbles or 6? Let me see. Yeah, no, 5, I think. That's gonna be good enough. Yeah. So you go up and down, up and down. So you're gonna have those bubbles there. And what I'm doing, make sure you twist it around, so then as soon as you make that little hole, it's not gonna you're not gonna lose the balloon, right? So it's all connected. I tied it with a 5-inch round, you see, and I still have enough for the 5-inch round white, the nozzle, so to tie it with the body. So from here, you can leave it that way, but I like to add this detail. I think it makes your design much better, don't you think? So that's another balloon scrap, and you will need just an 8-finger bubble. Look, it's like I'm using the entire balloon because I didn't have a balloon scrap of that lime green. But it's 8-finger bubble, and now you're gonna connect it to that pinch twist. And now you're gonna go on a spiral. So it's just one goes up, the other one goes down, then up and down, around. When you're going to the end, you grab both sides, 2 balloons, and twist it, together and lock them. So to pass one in between, the bubbles. And when you cut the balloon, leaves a long tip. You see? You're gonna need that long tip because that long piece of balloon without air, because it's gonna help you to touch it. So you just put it on one side like that, and you're gonna pass it between the green balloon and the white balloon right there. I think that's gonna be good enough. Then you can connect it all the way to the neck, but because it's not really connected to the body, but we can also connect it up to that pinch twist. So you just pass around a couple times, you can tie it, and you just leave it there. And we have already the body. That's what it is. I mean, the head. That's the head. And now it's time to connect both together. So we have lots of connectors. Even we have the orange balloon that we just squished the air and it's there. But what we're gonna grab is the balloons we use to make la camisa, the t-shirt, the shirt. Yeah, the shirt. So that's what we're gonna tie. You see, with the green 260 that we use for the shirt, we tie it with a white, but we make sure it's also there involved the orange 160 that we have there in between. So it's hiding there, but it's making some pressure. So it's helping to have secure the head. Now we're gonna grab the bow tie, and we're just gonna connect it in between the bubbles, the purple bubbles. In between, you just have to connect it. Those two little bubbles. And the design is ready. We just need Sharpie time. And the Sharpie time for this character is really cool. It's very easy. I think it's fast because you just only need black and red. And that's it. So now you can accommodate the arms the way you prefer. All depends, what do you prefer. I'm just making, one arm up and the other one down. I think that looks cute. I like it. So there you go. Okay. So what I'm going to show you here is the picture. And that's, pretty much the face. While I'm making it, you can see all the time that design because I'm sure you are much better with this part, the Sharpie time. And you can make, this design be much better with your Sharpie skills. So what I do is always find that the middle of the face. And so from the middle and down, we're going to make the whole face. So it's recommendable if you can make the left eye first, and then you just copy the right eye. But it's up to you. So then you just make like a semicircle there. And you're going to make a little circle inside. There you go. So what you're going to color, you're going to make another little circle there. And then what you're going to color, it's going to be all in between the little circle. You see? And that's the first step. Then when you have that, you're going to pass on top of the lines, the black lines. And you're going to under and then close, Yes, that's what I'm doing. So I'm leaving a space, you see, because it's kind of looking with an evil look. Now you just use the Sharpie and pass it around with dark. So I'm going, like it's more like a circle-ish. Is that a word? And then you just color it. So from there are some lines that are like line expressions. So I thought those were eyelashes, but it seems like line expressions. So you just had to. I did it that way. Also, make sure the eyes are not too close together, because what happened to me in the first try, I did that mistake, and this time I think it's much better when there's a space in between the eyes. So make sure you have a space between the eyes, and you just pass around dark with a black Sharpie. So the good thing because the balloon is already white, that's helping us, and this face is creepy already, like dark eyes and just long lips. You see those lines? Make sure also you make that little detail, but I think it's not hard. You just make those lines, the line expressions there. It's like wrinkles. That one I make, I think the eyes too close. I like, if they have a space in between. I think this time it looks better. For the mouth is more like, when you make the woman lips, like that lipstick. Look what I did there. Then you just make a line. Almost like all the way to the ears. And then you go up a little bit. You go in a line and then up a little bit there. And then in the center, you're just gonna go and color that part. And now you can also make little lines that are perpendicular with the first line, the red. So those are 4 lines there. And the same the other side, 4 lines. And that's all. It's done. Yay! We made it! Yes! So the design is ready, and I think it's very cute. I love it, have happy colors, and still, I think, looking like a clown, the Joker. I hope you like it. Please tell me in the comments if you like it. Look, El Guasón, that's how we call this character in Peru, El Guasón. The Joker, it's El Guasón. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. And remember, you can find lots of ideas on my playlist for Halloween. And I have lots of different playlists for depending the occasion. Soon will be Christmas, so you already can start practicing Christmas designs because I already have a playlist that is for Christmas. And the same for other events like seasons for Easter, Valentine's, New Year's Eve. So, but so far for now, it's going to be only Halloween designs because, that's how it is here in the United States. People start, decorating or enjoying to see Halloween designs. So you can also have enough time to practice. So then you can make these designs on October. And after Halloween, my plan is to make some of your requests. So if you have in the comments some requests, I'm going to try to make as many as I can. But I will not maybe have much time because I have to then start my tutorials for for Christmas. Yep. Also, there's a lot of designs and things I'm doing that are really cool, but I didn't have time or I couldn't make it into a tutorial. So you can always watch my pictures of the works I'm doing, for deliveries, for decorations, on my Instagram, Alpacaglobo. And here it is. If you like the video, if you like this channel, always please like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to collaborate with this channel, you can always donate money to my PayPal account. That is alpacaglobo@gmail.com. If you want to see more information in the descriptions, I have my address in case you want to surprise me with some balloons, because balloons, we always run out of balloons, or anything you want me to decorate my balloon room. Bye-bye.